guys, now today I thought I would do a year of ownership review on our fabulous little trailer here. We've actually had it probably over 14 months or so. We got it in October of 2017. So it has been at the dealer probably about 2.5 months now. I don't know. It's been there. We took it into October-ish to get our last warranty work done. And it's been there pretty much since, except for about 2 weeks that we took it, we went and got it in November. Other than that, it's been at the dealer. So we just got it back a few days ago. So I thought I would do a review of what we thought of it, what went wrong with it, what we like, don't like, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so I'm going to start outside and just do kind of a walk around. As you can see, it has a pop out. And I should also say this is a 2017 Wildwood by Forest River. We bought this, like I said, at the end of October, so the new models had come out, so we feel like we got a fairly decent price on this just because they were trying to get rid of it because of the new ones that were already there and more coming in. Anyway, I will start around and show you a couple different features on it. It has the power tongue jack, which, while it's nice, when we were first bringing this home, it stopped working. So that was a little bit of a pain. So we didn't even get to bring it home the first night. We had to take it back, unhitch it, leave it there so that they could fix the power jack. But now that it works, it's pretty nice. So around here, we have a Bulldog. As you can see here, it is solar ready. We have not done any of that. And then here it has the power stabilizer jacks, which is also very nice. And those have actually continued to work, so that's good. Okay, over here. Got some outlets, which comes in handy. There are also outside speakers up there. I don't know if you can see them. It has a power awning, which is really disgustingly dirty right now. I need to clean it. And it has LED lights on it, and there are also LED lights on the undercarriage, which you can't see, but those are kind of cool. All just gimmicky type stuff, but still kind of cool. Over here, this opens up into what is what's supposed to be the third bunk, but we actually use this as storage, as you can see, and my dog's nasty dirty bed there. This is where she sleeps, so it's just, you know, we don't need this trailer has 3 bunks in it. We don't need the 3 bunks, and they're not very useful anyway, so we just use this for storage. And here again is the electric stabilizer jacks. Also, I don't think I said the overall length on this is 29 feet from bumper to hitch. And then I didn't show you this. Over on the front is another little storage area. And under here we've got our inverter for the fridge, and we've got our little Coleman portable grill there, and some other camping stuff, and it's just basically storage. Okay, so I'll go ahead and take you inside now. And before that, there is the model number. Okay. So, as you come in here, obviously I have the slide out. And we both like the slide and dislike the slide, because what we like about it is obviously it makes it pretty spacious in here with it. What we don't like about it is you have to open it at least partially to get to the bathroom there because it blocks the door. So, you know, as you're going down the road, if you want to stop real quick and use your own bathroom, you have to pop out the slide at least a little bit to get back there. Also, it's just, you know, an additional thing you have to do when you're setting up is put out the slide. And it can be an issue with leaking and just one more thing that can go wrong. We did already have a gasket on our slide that ripped that had to be fixed. So it just kind of is one more thing that you have to worry about. But like I said, it's also very nice to have the extra space with it because it does make a huge difference. We'll just start here at the kitchen area. Right there actually is the remote. It controls the awning and the LED lights outside, and it looks like the front jacks, stabilizer, and landing gear, and main slide, and whatever else. I don't know. I don't usually use this, so that is kind of a cool little thing if you want to use it. And then right here, as you come in the door, is the control panel for your slide, awning, lights, and it'll show you the levels of your fresh, black, and gray water tanks also. One thing that I really do like about this trailer is the kitchen sink and the faucet. So the faucet here is the kind, obviously, we can pull it out. You know, you got the spray button, all that kind of cool stuff. I like that a lot. I like the nice deep sink. What I don't like about it is the fact that it doesn't have a cover that you can put on this. Had a cover that would provide you with some counter space, which clearly I do not have otherwise. So above the storage, I think the storage in here is pretty decent. I don't even have it all completely filled. And then down below, got our silverware and our plastic silverware. And just some miscellaneous towels in this one. And then under here, just some cleaning supplies and stuff. That is one thing that was an issue, is underneath the sink there, the supply lines weren't tightened, and so it was leaking, which obviously we were able to fix, but you know, just one little annoying thing. Microwave, no problem with that so far. It's been fine, and I've used it a lot. The oven, you know, your basic trailer-sized oven. I've used it once. It worked fine. Okay, so on to the thing that I loved the most about this trailer when I saw it was this gigantic fridge. I mean, it is huge for a trailer. I'll give you a side profile here too. It sticks out, whereas the normal one would be flush in there. It is huge. I have never seen a fridge this big and this size of a trailer anyway. I know that they're really, really big and like the gigantic fifth wheels and motorhomes and stuff, but for a 29-foot trailer, this is a pretty darn big fridge. So I love that about this because I remember growing up and our trailer just had, it was a 29-foot trailer too. It had the tiniest little fridge in it. It was probably about the size of this freezer actually. And you just couldn't take anything with you. So I fell in love with this fridge when I saw it. The ironic part about this fridge, this is probably one of the biggest causes of grief for us with this trailer. So we took this trailer cross country last year, and on the very first day, it was about midway through the day, I came back here to get something out of the fridge or use the bathroom or something, I don't remember. But the fridge was popped open. Now it has this lock on it. I'll show you, if you can call it a lock. This right here, we actually added the washer to it. It was just this black part. And it goes in here, and you just screw it into that hole there. Anyway, I'm not going to screw it all the way in there. But once it's tightened, this part is supposed to keep the door shut. Well, I came back here and the door to the fridge was open and there was a thing of spaghetti flung all over the floor and an entire gallon of milk flung all over the floor. And I thought, well, that's really weird. I know that I locked this. And so we just carried on. Well, when we got to our campsite that night, I noticed that down on the floor, there was a bunch, there were a bunch of little pieces of like wood shavings. And I told my husband, I think the fridge is starting to break out of its little space there. So he got down, took off this bottom panel and looked underneath, and lo and behold, for this gigantic fridge, there was absolutely zero support underneath it. So what was happening was, as we were going down the road and it was, you know, going over bumps and stuff, the fridge was slowly working its way, I guess, through the bottom here, and it was about to fall out. So luckily there was a maintenance guy at the campsite we were at, and he was really sweet and put in some 2x4s down underneath there and got it stable enough to where we could get to where we were going, at least. I'm not delusional, and I realize that trailers in general are pretty cheap. That's just the way it is. They may look pretty, but they're cheap. The materials used and all that are usually pretty cheap. And again, that varies on the different brands and all that. But really, at the end of the day, they're all pretty cheap. So, you know, I didn't really have super high expectations as far as quality, but you don't really expect your fridge to come bombing out when you're going down the road. So anyway, this is something that I absolutely love about this trailer, but absolutely hated and was ready to get rid of the trailer because of my fridge. All right, moving on. Little closet here next to the fridge. Pretty good sized. I just keep like coats and vacuum, Swiffer, that kind of stuff in there. And then there's some drawers below. Okay, so here we have our 3 bunk beds. And as you can see, they're pretty close together, which makes them not the most comfortable or usable. Another thing I want to point out about this trailer that I do really like is the flooring in here. It's a vinyl type of flooring, and it's really easy to clean, and it seems to be fairly durable as far as trailer stuff goes. So I really do like the flooring in here. Okay, on to the bathroom. I also like this bathroom. It's a pretty good bathroom. Just basic shower, which my 6'5" husband has actually used, and said it wasn't totally uncomfortable. Vanity, just basic little vanity in here, but it's nice to have that extra little storage again. The toilet. Now, I guess this toilet is a little bit taller than your average size toilet, so that you would find in trailers. So we like that too. And more storage. The bathroom sink was another issue. It was leaking when we got it because I guess the supply lines weren't tightened. So again, not a big deal, just kind of a hassle deal. Also, the flanging around the what is this called? bathtub needed to be fixed because it came undone. So that is it for the bathroom. Little fan up there, which actually I'm using right now, comes in useful. Okay, out here to the little dinette area. This is nice. I like it. It makes it into a bed. We haven't actually used it for that, but it's pretty comfortable and good sized. And then down below here is yet again more storage. And this pulls all the way out, but I'm not gonna pull it all the way out. And then above the table, we have some LED lighting on a strip there. And the LED lighting is something that we like about the trailer, inside and out. Like I was saying before, it's a little gimmicky, the stuff outside. You know, it does a bunch of different colors and stuff. In fact, I was showing you the remote before. That was the wrong one. This remote does the LED lighting outside, and you can see it does multiple colors and different little things. But it's kind of cool. And it also is neat in the fact that when you've got your LED lighting on, it's easier to find your trailer at night in a packed campground. Okay, so over here, we've got more storage. Again, one of the things I like about this trailer, definitely not a shortage of storage. And then we have our little sofa here that makes into a bed. Okay, and then down here, I've got this nice little 2x4. What the purpose of that is for this drawer. So this is another issue that we had. This drawer, the latch on it, as you can see, is a great, let me say the plus about it first. It is a great storage area. It is huge. It goes back there further. I'm not pulling it out all the way, but it's great for storage. The problem with it is the little latch that's on there, it's not substantial enough for this size of drawer. So what happened was, one of the first trips we took this on, we went over some kind of windy turns and stuff, and I came back here and found the drawer had flung open. It kind of dug a little hole in the floor here, and now I can't find it. But anyway, that is not secure at all. So we have to put this 2x4 in between the drawer and down here to keep the drawer from opening. That's kind of a pain. So my husband's actually going to put a whole new locking mechanism on that so that we don't have to do that anymore. Up here, we have our TV. This trailer did not come with a TV. So the TV is another source of an issue. The antenna shorted out shortly after we got this trailer. And here is our radio slash DVD player. And it, I think, is on its way out, at least as far as our DVD player goes, because it's starting to not work. But again, positive, we got great storage. These all open up, and you've got plenty of storage down there. And this little nook up here also is kind of nice. And then down below, we've got this little area, which is great for putting your shoes. I also want to mention another thing that we really like about this trailer is the ductwork. We like having, you know, a ducted trailer, and the heater and the air conditioner both work really well. I will show you the bedroom now. So here is the main bedroom. This is one thing that we do like about this trailer. We like the fact that we have our own kind of separate little private space in here. It has a door, as you can see. The walkway is a little narrow, as you can also see, but it's doable. The only main issue is when you try to shut the door, it likes to hit the bed. So the door, I mean, it'll close. You just got to kind of push the mattress and then close the door, which I'm not going to do. But we really like having the private space in here. Also, another thing that I like in here is here is a little hatch, and this just goes down to the area below that I was showing you before outside. And right there I've got my laundry basket. So what I'll do is I'll open that up when we get to wherever we're going. And I have a nice little laundry hatch. So that's pretty cool. And then here is the little closet space, which again, I think is pretty good storage. I've gone ahead and put one of these little plastic drawer systems in here just because I wanted to kind of have my stuff organized a little better, and I don't really hang a lot of stuff. So above the bed we've got more storage, which again I think is awesome. Just throw whatever, your books, whatever you want on up there. My hat. Let's see here, as I'm banging around into that door. Again, that door is a pain. It would be a much better design if this had like a pocket door, but you know what? It's got a door, so I shouldn't be complaining. Here is another place for a TV, which we don't have because really, do you seriously need a TV on both sides of the wall? I don't know. I guess maybe some people do, but we don't. So the bed is not a full queen. It's a little bit shorter, which that's more of an issue for my hubby who's 6'5" than it is for me. Okay, so on the other side, we've got a night table here. And then another kind of same closet, just like the other side. And got it's basically the same exact setup. Got another little organizer in here from my husband's side too. More storage again. So got this. And then more down here, if you can see that. As far as other issues we've had with this trailer, there's probably little minor things that I'm not actually thinking of right now. But we had a couple more issues outside. One was the weather stripping outside was cracking and kind of coming off. The fresh water tank was leaking, and that was again just from a hose that wasn't secured correctly. So that wasn't a big deal, but just an annoyance. And then one that is kind of a big deal, well, it is a big deal on a trailer that's only a year old. We had a split in the top of the roof. I guess it didn't go through the membrane, so there was no leaking, but there was a little split there, and so they fixed that. And it wasn't from us hitting anything or anything like that. And in fact, they even said that. They said that clearly it wasn't from us like hitting the roof on something the way it looked. It just had split for some reason. So I think that is about it. Overall, we do like this trailer. I mean, we feel blessed to be able to have a trailer. So, you know, I don't want to make it sound like it's all negative. It's definitely not. It's a good little trailer. It's very comfortable and kind of homey, and we all like it a lot. It's just there's been little annoyances, which are to be expected. The main issues really, like I said, were the fridge. That was kind of a big deal, especially when you're going cross country and it's trying to fall out on you. And the roof, because if the roof had leaked, then that would have been, you know, potential for some major water damage. But all in all, it's been a good little trailer for the 14 months that we've had it. And we did take it all the way cross country from Virginia to Montana and back. So we definitely got some use out of it, not to mention all the little camping trips that we've gone on. And it's holding up probably about as good as you can expect a trailer to hold up. So like I said, I don't have delusions about the quality of trailers. They're trailers. That's just the way it is. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.